What do you mean? When we win champs, you get the last kill. You're not gonna roar dead.
Said he wouldn't. I think I asked him.
Yeah, he would. Jamie would. I know Jamie would.
Just 2 legs, bro.
Jamie's like,
You know what he'd do?
uh,
He'd win champs and he'd sit like this.
you got this. He got.
It'd be like, oh, we won champs. It's kind of cold. Oh, really?
He would do it.
Obviously, as a player, it kind of puts a little bit in the back of your mind, like, what the f*** is going on? Like, we shouldn't be in this spot. We shouldn't be losing. I think there's been too many ideas being thrown out there. I think we need to get clear on what we want to do and what page we want to be on as a team. It was one of those majors where we're just really trying to, like, figure out what the f*** is going on.
Going into Major 4, obviously the last weekend of qualifiers we went 0-2. Not great, but we did lose to Optic. And then we ended up playing or drawing Optic in round 1 of the event. We were feeling confident, feeling like we were going to learn from our mistakes going into that series.
We felt a bit more comfortable and confident. I think everyone was like, we're going to take this map now.
Good start. Come on.
Should we calm down, bro?
Get P4s with the game, right?
Go man, come on. Hey, what about it?
Close.
Yeah. Snipe.
No one is close.
Close.
Left side. One more right side. Right side.
Close
as well.
No worries.
We're back. Okay.
Open now.
They kind of just put us on the back foot from the beginning. 4 dead, I think, off break, and the whole game we were just trying to make up for it, and we lost a few P4s involved, which is obviously always catastrophic when that map is all about P4s. So, I just think we didn't really play well as a team, and they played probably the best COD we've seen them play in quite a while.
Good
Hey,
job.
goal. He crossed.
Okay, back. I'm twice. Corner. Nice.
One back goal coming, one time.
Shotty.
Absolute, bro. Guess he was missing the whole time. All good.
No worries, boys. All good.
boys.
P4s, bro.
All good.
So we come out a bit slow on that one, which is rough because, like I said, Optic and LAT, those are the kind of teams you want to come out hot against. And then, yeah, obviously going into the dealership, it's one of those S&Ds, lose 6-4. I mean,
Shotty, not
Give me a sec.
I think that's
Hold me dead.
Nice.
One more mid window. He's wrapped garage. There, go.
Tid.
You're good.
In the mid window.
Go towards that side, I think.
Got us.
It is.
You're good.
Cuke.
No, man.
Good try. Okay. Reverse go.
On that Friday, like, I think I saw people saying, like, dude, like, they look like they're dead or whatnot, this, that, and the other. It was just more of, like, for me, it was just more of, like, a disappointment in, like, how bad we were playing.
We come out flat, Optic looking really, like, good with Merc. And yeah, I mean, we just come out flat, we lose that series, and drop to lose round 1 again for the third event in a row. Kind of the story of the year so far.
I've said this before, but, like, I play better than losers, but it's not something where we're just playing losers again. It's really annoying that it's happened 3 times now, because I feel like we're just not giving ourselves, like, the most fair chance at winning an event, because we're just always starting losers. We're just throwing the cushion out the window anyways. We might as well just be starting losers. Past 2 events, we made loser runs both, so I wasn't like, no, we're losers again. It's just it's definitely a bit annoying.
I think when it comes to us playing our best COD, it's been when the stakes are highest and we're playing against the best teams. That's when we play our best COD. Winners round 1's really important. I mean, we do the hard work online, get winners, normally get a good seed for most majors, and then we fall to losers straight away, which is rough, yeah.
After the Optic one, I don't think any of us were happy, but I don't think any of us were like, oh, we're like about to just exit the tournament top 12. I think against Carolina, we've been pretty comfortable ever since like Major 2-ish. So I don't think anyone had any worries about that match. I just think that we weren't playing good COD as a team, and I think that kind of carried into the next series. I think that was probably the worst we've played the entire year. That was a bad standard.
If you want to say it,
gosh,
say it to my
fucking
face.
Alright, you know what?
Oh, Sean.
Dead.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay, double me, I'm dead. No one
Yeah, well, I
can.
don't-
Yo, one open,
two
one
open,
open,
two
two,
open,
two,
Close,
two.
close. They're close.
Our
They're
opponent
close.
each.
Nice, two.
Don't weak, they're open. Look at Sasha.
Open.
Open, good. Nice.
Okay,
Could be
close,
cold.
close.
Could be cold.
Could be cold.
Could be cold.
Our cat, one once.
Going up against Carolina, it's a team that, their form hasn't been great. Team that's still trying to find their footing, I guess, with their new fourth. The hard points are good, for the most part.
Don't see front
Also,
gold.
Get across me.
across. I'll pull you back there right now.
Crossed gold. One more low gold. One back door. Okay.
Low gold.
I can help you back, Jeremy.
I'm
forward.
playing
Wait,
top.
not front.
Outside.
One more.
Nice,
It was a different guy.
Can we get?
Yeah, top gold. Sasha, he's just playing kills. Don't worry about it.
I'll go top. Hold Jones
He's
camp
just,
for a
he's
second.
just playing his skills.
Back door.
Shot, Jamie, good shit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Wait, credit cross.
Dubs.
Hit me,
Yo,
go.
he's already planned, already planned.
Left.
Opposite right, yeah.
Dead.
Opposite right, yeah.
Plant. Weak.
Yeah,
And
plant shot,
Curdy.
dead.
Dead.
Nice, Toby.
This guy's slash on small.
Close. He's on the right. He's just nade right.
Yeah, he's
Yo,
pushing up.
where's that? Look left cross.
Let's go. Dead.
Hey, you.
Heard you. That's big. Plan.
Map 1, I think everyone was kind of frying. We were just like, knew that we had to come out hot because our map 1s have normally been a bit poor. So went into that map with a lot of confidence and we were frying and everyone was frying, to be fair. And we just kind of smoked them.
I think for us against them, I don't think hard points were really a worry. I think we knew we were just going to blow them out. I think even if we're playing well or not, I think we're still the stronger team.
I'm playing mid.
Default as well.
Default weak as well.
Nice, Joe.
Shit, boy.
Let's go.
Good shit, bro.
Shit, boys.
That's how we play that shit. Good shit, bro. Fucking shit.
Look it up, okay? Just 2 more maps like that.
That series was just all coming down to the S&Ds. I think S&D, the entire stage for us was just horrifying. So,
I think it was just the same thing of we're just doing the same thing as S&D over and over and over and over. Obviously, that's just never going to work, especially not with how late it is in the year.
against a team like Carolina, they're very dependent on their control and S&D. So we kind of left ourselves in a bit of a shit spot and almost got nestloed, which in our plays, I'd probably say that was pretty deserving because we've been pretty shit in S&D and we threw the control in that series too. So.
One point. Tower.
Yeah, team.
Please get top.
Off the boat.
Stack, we
Off the boat.
Oh, really weak.
I'm one shot, bro.
I need one shot.
Come on,
Back
get him.
back tower.
Up the stairs, up the stairs.
Top tower.
Top, one shot, top.
I'm set.
Top.
Landed.
Nice.
No one on top.
Top.
Oh, we don't have time.
Oh, it's away, bro.
Need it, man.
Okay, bro.
All good.
We have to rewind. We're good, bro.
Gonna want that. Good lucky.
Our control was kind of against them, especially, was pretty bad. Especially after we played it against Optic. We played very well against Optic, and then we played Ravens, and then I don't know what happened.
We were playing pretty poor in the control, which was not great because going into that map 4, obviously you 2-1 down and your back's against the wall, you could be going on top 12 and you're in a whole different world if that happens. But luckily, obviously, we came out and dealt with them in the map 4 pretty easily.
And same thing, we could run them in the hard point. It wasn't really close again.
One shot.
No.
Where is it?
Nice.
Good shot.
Nice, man.
Good
Come
shot,
on,
boys.
go, boys.
Come out of this shit, come on.
Let's go.
We're thinking, all right, cool. Protocol S&D, pretty much bread and butter, right? It's good.
Going up 4-0 is pretty comfortable in a map 5, I'd say, because it puts all the pressure on them.
All the strats were perfect working, and then it started to turn a little bit, 4-2 to 5-3, and then 5-5, and it got a little bit dicey, but
The round 11 was a bit catastrophic. I think I got a first blood, got instantly traded. It was a 3v3 with bomb down. Should be technically the easiest hold. We have every power position in the world. Obviously we made a few misplays and they made probably the only place they could have made, and I mean it almost went horrible for us.
That's just
Run
it.
Run me heli.
You're
Both
good.
that.
Haven't on it yet.
Nice. Yeah.
Good shit. Come on.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
through to tomorrow. Come the f on, okay? Come the f on.
All that matters is that we made it through not getting top 12, because that day was rough.
Previously in events that I've won, and I'm sure Toby feels the same way, you're not really thinking, you're just doing, and it's kind of just flowing, it's all just coming together as one. You're all just doing the right play. Whereas this event, it felt very disjointed, we weren't really clicking. And yeah, it kind of just went into survival mode, and skill bailed us out in certain situations, but
It finally started to show the cracks we had as a team. I think personally I wasn't very happy after we won. I was still pretty heated at how we played, because that was just not at all how we wanted to perform at an event. And I think it kind of just showed our issues that we've been having in practice, and it finally showed in a match. And I mean, it just ended up being one of the most important matches of the weekend, which is not ideal for us.
out.
Time,
Table,
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 kids
table.
dead.
Last shot,
Inner,
inner.
Tifo dead.
Nice.
One shot, jump
Deep,
up.
deep, deep, one weak.
We can just Johnny.
Make sure
I
you
have
can
to just
close.
flood here.
Holy
Guys are awful. Holy shit, you guys are f***ing awful.
Holy shit.
Yo, Toby. Shit, man.
Holy 34.
Guys are shit. Holy
Oh, less than last time. Pretty impressive.
That's impressive as hell. Holy shit.
I mean, yeah, after you beat a team 250 to 34, you're expecting the rest of the series to be just as easy.
That's the Toronto Ultra we know. That's the level we know we can play to. So we come out firing, boom, great.
Nothing was really close. Everything felt great. That felt like the hard point we were supposed to be playing all week.
Small weak.
Small, yep.
It has an
Yeah,
arrow.
in small. Sean. There's. I didn't only once. Went back their side. Right, bro. Scammed.
There you go.
Thought I killed him.
Round one, they won me freed. I think at that point we were like, especially because dealership, we've not been a strong team. We've not been a good S&D team at all at this stage. So it was kind of just every single S&D we played was just knowing that we kind of had to do something extraordinary to pull out a win, and it just did not happen at all this event.
We win the control pretty comfortably.
Behind him.
Got one.
Stay down.
Run.
Dead.
Nice down. Nice. Holy. Grinding map.
And then we go into map 4, again, we're playing horrendous hard point.
Yeah, they're
They're phone, challenge you, wide challenge you.
Okay, there's the time. And they're me on the right, okay?
There's the time. We was
No,
on the
line me,
right.
line me.
Allow me already.
Just get snaked here.
Fell on
I'm
the right.
back.
I'm holding stage right now.
We just somehow scrape another miracle map win on red card.
Hey, he's got
Only one
fire
hit.
heads, fire heads.
Fire heads. There's two.
Alright,
One more
there
fire
it
head.
is.
One fire
Two
head.
behind us, someone new. Was that mid P1 somewhere?
Yeah, mid P on us.
Didn't new. And last one behind us.
Nice shot.
Phone, weak.
Dead.
Running at our side.
Our side, yeah, our side. Stay down. Our side. Dead. One more fire head. Fire head.
One there.
He's crossing Andy's side.
I've crossed.
Yeah,
Cross,
good.
One
I've
PT.
crossed.
Go. Pinch it, go.
Watch out, fuck.
Don't record.
Go this side.
The series was just kind of like great in some parts, and then in other parts we're like surviving again and trying to like fight through. Kind of feels lethargic, the way we're like playing.
For some reason, we always end up in the spot where we make some insane comeback, which luckily it happened here because I don't know how confident I would have been in a map 5 S&D with how we were playing at the event.
If we don't play dealership, we're going to have to play red card, right?
Yeah, I think that's better. Red card slows
And just
down.
red card the last few times in scrims. I don't know. We literally cannot play dealership to save our lives. We try to play slow with shit. We try to play fast with shit. We lose every mid-round in that we just get clutched on that map, or lose every like 3v3. Ryan, I'm going the f*** outside.
As a team, we just weren't hitting the form or flow at all, and obviously there's a few issues that we were having before this major, and they kind of just carried into the actual event. And
It's one of those majors where, right from the very start, I think when we came back, our scrims wasn't as good as they've been previously in other majors and stuff, and there was just felt something somewhat off this major. I think everyone could say that.
Going into events and playing at these tournaments, I feel like going up against the bottom half of the table, it's just one of those things you just need to show up and just get the job done. It kind of just gives you that confidence going into the event where it's like, yeah, we're steamrolling these guys, like let's get into a good game now. There's the warm up, let's get into it. But you know, if you're sat there scraping wins against the LAGs and the Carolinas, so to speak, at this point, it's like you kind of sit there and ask yourself, like, how's this event going to go? For me personally, I want to come in, set the tone early, and then get the ball rolling. But you know, we haven't found our footing, especially in winners round 1 of these events, and then we're trying to find it in losers and relying on a long run. And you know, going from losers round 1 all the way to grand finals is very hard to do.
I think for us, we know S&D is obviously the biggest factor to winning a championship, seen with FaZe, seen with LA Thieves, and I think our respawn's been pretty good all year, so as soon as we figure out S&D, I think the rest is going to come naturally. So
Getting top 6 is like, it's like great. Like we showed up, we beat a couple of teams that we probably should have beat, and then we played someone decent and lost. So it's like you're in that weird middle ground where it's like you're better than all the teams below you, but then you couldn't beat the teams above you.
Even with this top 6 placing, I think we have a couple of things to work on, and we'll be perfect. We'll be in the spot that I want us to be in, and I think a lot of that has to do with me. My S&D this stage was abysmal, and I feel like that's no one's fault but my own. I mean, I've been, they've told me about like, I can do whatever I want, just say the word, and I didn't do that. And like I said, that's on me, and I have, a month to figure that out? It'll take me a week.